Welcome back to another episode of the As Told by Indi podcast, where these are life lessons learned by me. I wanted to take a moment to say I'm so sorry for my absence. Um, there was a lot going on. Life was lifing, but you know what? As I've talked about before, consistency is still the key. And as long as you are staying committed to being consistent, I promise you, you're going to reap the benefits. So today, I want you to take a moment and pause and look around you. Is life the way you wanted it to be, or is it turning out the way you wanted it to be? Are you happy or unhappy about how things are going in your life? Do you have joy or contentment, or as the saying goes, are you just living or existing? I'll let you in on two things about me that I've battled with since I was a child: worry and fear. I always worry about if I'm doing the right thing. I always fear that I'm doing things wrong, even if I know they're right. It's like there's been this little voice inside of my head that tries to doubt what I'm doing at the exact moment that I do it. I mean, even today, as I'm recording this episode, worry and fear came over me right after I received some good news. I had just received a phone call, I received a certain opportunity, and after my extreme happiness and my extreme gratefulness for this opportunity, the second thought that came in my head was fear that I was going to mess things up. But I had a conversation with my friend, my best friend actually, that I want to share with you all because, of course, it was a lesson that I learned, and I hope to encourage you with the same. Um, that lesson is to stop and smell the roses around you. No, really, I don't mean that in some type of cliche way or Jennifer Aniston movie kind of way. I mean, truly look at how far you've come and look forward for what is to come. So many times we're just working to live and maintain. We stop dreaming, we stop believing that there's more to life, and we're just existing. But every time you get the chance to take a moment to stop and look around you, smell those roses, engulf yourself in them, embrace what they give you, the joy they give you, the contentment they give you, the peace they give you, because they're all a part of your garden. Now, this could be in your life, your career, your relationships, your personal growth and development, whatever it is, stop and acknowledge it. Acknowledge that great things have happened and acknowledge that greater is ahead of you as well. Now, of course, I mean, that sounds all motivational and all fantastic at base, right? But I also want to remind you that it's okay if not every day you don't see the bloom or the sunshine at first. But to combat that, I want to encourage you to be intentional about taking a moment to look around you and smell those roses. Like I said, because we live fast life, we're just living, some of us are living, some of us are existing, or sometimes you're honestly in a balance between the two. Trust me, I've been there recently. But when you take intentional thought about thinking about being grateful, about thinking about joy, and thinking about the things in your life that bring you joy, that's what's important to look at. When you place that intentional thought and intentional time to smell the roses around you that are in your garden, it allows you to receive good things without worry and fear. That's what I'm going through now. And I can honestly say it's a work in progress. And it's an everyday mindset shift, excuse me, that you have to make. But I'm telling you, when you decide to smell the roses in your life, your garden will be that much more in bloom because you're shedding light on the things that are important. So be encouraged that through and through it all, You are in bloom. You are in bloom. You're in season, and there is greater coming in your garden. I hope you'll have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next episode.